Welcome back. Due to heightened conflict in the Middle East, the Bahamas Ministry of Foreign Affairs has issued several travel advisories. They advise that you avoid all travel to Iran, Israel, and the surrounding countries. Under no circumstances should you be traveling to those countries, as the current situation there, the security situation there, is uncertain. In fact, Bahamians are advised to avoid travel to any country in the Middle East. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs also reminds Bahamians to take normal security precautions when traveling to the United States. This advisory contains important information regarding entry requirements, enhanced border screening, race-related issues, and other essential travel information when visiting certain parts of the United States. Bahamas Air, the national flag carrier, has made expansions to their operations, while at the Office of the Prime Minister, Director of Aviation, Dr. Kenneth Romer, announced that the airline has also made other upgrades to their flight routes.
Bahamas Air has expanded its fleet with the addition of an ATR 72-600 series. They have been focused on expansion of their routes throughout Nassau, going to Jamaica, and Freeport, into Freeport and Orlando. They've been launching new routes from Lauderdale into Georgetown. And they have announced that over the next several months, we can expect new routes coming out of our national flag carrier.
Dr. Romer reminded that Bahamas Air has partnered with Qatar Airways to improve their operational efficiencies and to make it easier for visitors from the Middle East and Asia to vacation in the Bahamas.
We just signed a new interline agreement with Emirates. They have been focused on their people, treating their service ambassadors, their front-line workers, beginning with their cabin attendants and those who check you in. They have all been exposed to what is now a mandatory service ambassadors training to make Bahamas Air truly an agency of the government that we can be proud of as ambassadors.
According to Dr. Romer, the aviation industry in the Bahamas has made tremendous developments, and there are a lot more improvements coming in the next few months, including airport revitalizations and new construction throughout the Family Islands. Efforts to build a fair and inclusive marketplace for Androsians is ramping up as Senator Randy Roll, Managing Director and Chairman of the Consumer Protection Commission, continues his mission to protect consumers no matter where they live in the Bahamas. Speaking at the 2025 Andros Business Outlook, Roll acknowledged the unique challenges facing Androsians, from poor digital access and unreliable infrastructure to inflated costs due to shipping delays. He assured residents of Andros that solutions are underway.
We know the frustrations are real. From roads that one time could qualify as optical courses, to ATMs that were more myth than machine. These aren't minor inconveniences. They were barriers to fairness, mobility, and opportunity. Consumers here are navigating inflated prices, outdated infrastructure, and barriers to basic services, all while remaining remarkable resourceful. I believe it's safe to say that Androsians are some of the most resilient.
Mr. Roll praised Andros' untapped potential, especially in agriculture and entrepreneurship. He reminded residents that consumer rights is not just a focus here in the capital, but it is nationwide.
As consumers, you have the right to fair and honest service, access to essential goods, transparent pricing, and redress when things go wrong. And if you're wondering if anyone's listening, we are the Consumer Protection Commission. Your concerns aren't falling on deaf ears.
Senator Roll says the CPC's mission is not just about enforcement, but also about empowering consumers. And finally, similar to what the Free National Movement has been doing with their zone meetings, they had one on Grand Bahama, one in southern New Providence, one in central New Providence. Tonight, the Progressive Liberal Party will stage what it is calling its Eastern Linkup. The event is expected to take the form of a mini rally It will feature 4 constituencies, including Yamacraw, Elizabeth, Fox Hill, and Seabreeze. The members of Parliament for each constituency expected to bring remarks. However, Prime Minister Philip Davis will be the keynote speaker. The event begins at 7 p.m. at the Charles Carter Community Park on the C.W. Saunders Highway. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.